If you thought you knew everything there was to know about earthquakes, think again. In this video, we'll explore 10 groundbreaking facts about these natural disasters that will leave you shook. Hey everyone! Today we're going to be talking about earthquakes, specifically 10 groundbreaking facts about them. Earthquakes are some of the most destructive natural disasters in the world. They can level buildings, create massive tsunamis, and cause devastating landslides. Despite their destructive power, we still don't know everything there is to know about earthquakes. Scientists are constantly learning new things about these fascinating phenomena. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Before we begin, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of our new videos. 1. Tectonic plates moving cause earthquakes. Earthquakes happen when plates move. The Earth's surface is made up of many plates that fit together like a puzzle. Earthquakes happen when the plates move. The plates are always moving, but usually they move slowly. Sometimes the plates move quickly, and when they do, an earthquake can happen. Earthquakes happen when two plates collide. The plates can be moving towards each other, or they can be moving away from each other. When the plates collide, they cause an earthquake. Earthquakes can also happen when plates slide past each other. This happens when the plates are moving in the same direction, but at different speeds. 2. Property damage, loss of life, tsunamis. An earthquake is a sudden, rapid shaking of the Earth's surface. They can range in size from those that are barely noticeable to ones that are large enough to cause widespread destruction. Earthquakes can occur at any time of day or night, and without warning. While they are often associated with mountains, earthquakes can occur anywhere in the world. The most destructive earthquakes happen along fault lines, where two plates of the Earth's crust collide. The force of the collision creates an earthquake. Earthquakes can be devastating, causing property damage, loss of life, and even tsunamis. In the event of an earthquake, it is important to stay calm and follow the instructions of emergency personnel. It is also important to be aware of the aftershocks that can occur. Aftershocks are smaller earthquakes that happen after the main earthquake. They can cause additional damage and should be taken seriously. If you live in an area that is prone to earthquakes, it is important to be prepared. Make sure you have a plan in place in case of an earthquake. Know where to go and what to do. Have an emergency kit ready that includes items such as water, food, and first aid supplies. By being prepared, you can help to reduce the damage caused by an earthquake. 3. Earthquakes happen worldwide. Earthquakes are one of the most destructive natural disasters. Earthquakes can level buildings and bridges, rupture gas and water lines, and cause fires, landslides, and tsunamis. The force of the collision creates an earthquake. The Earth's crust is made up of several large plates that move around on the planet's surface. Earthquakes happen when two plates collide. The force of the collision creates an earthquake. The Earth's crust is constantly shifting. Earthquakes happen when two plates collide. The force of the collision creates an earthquake. Earthquakes can happen at any time of day or night and strike without warning. Earthquakes are one of the most destructive natural disasters. They can level buildings and bridges, rupture gas and water lines, and cause fires, landslides, and tsunamis. Most earthquakes happen along fault lines, where two plates of the Earth's crust grind against each other. 4. Child earthquake, 1960 magnitude 9.5. The 1960 Valdivia earthquake was the most powerful earthquake ever recorded, with a magnitude of 9.5. The quake caused widespread damage and loss of life in Chile, with an estimated death toll of 6,000 to 7,000 people. It was also the most powerful quake ever recorded in the Southern Hemisphere. 5. Earthquakes can happen at any time. Earthquakes are one of the most unpredictable and destructive natural disasters. They can occur at any time of day or night without any warning, leaving communities devastated in their wake. Earthquakes can cause widespread damage to buildings and infrastructure, and can also trigger landslides, tsunamis, and other secondary disasters. In 2010, a magnitude 7.0 earthquake struck Haiti, killing over 200,000 people and leaving millions more homeless. Communities can take steps to reduce the impact of earthquakes, such as retrofitting buildings, creating early warning systems, and developing evacuation plans. But when a major earthquake strikes, the best thing to do is to be prepared and stay safe. 6. Most earthquakes are small and cause no damage. Most earthquakes are relatively small and cause no damage. However, when an earthquake does cause damage, it is often extensive and expensive to repair. Earthquakes can occur at any time of day or night and can happen without warning. This makes them especially dangerous for people who are sleeping or working in tall buildings. 7. Earthquakes are measured on the Richter scale. The Richter scale is used to measure the magnitude of earthquakes. This scale is logarithmic, which means that each whole number on the scale represents a tenfold increase in earthquake strength. For example, a magnitude 5 earthquake is 10 times stronger than a magnitude 4 earthquake. The Richter scale goes from 0 to 10, with 10 being the strongest. 8. Layers of Earth's crust. The Earth's crust is the outermost layer of the Earth's surface. It is made up of several layers, the outermost of which is the Earth's crust. The crust is made up of the Earth's solid rock and is a thin outer layer that sits on the Earth's mantle. The crust is also the Earth's surface layer that is exposed to the atmosphere, hydrosphere, and biosphere. 9. When energy is released from the Earth's crust, earthquakes occur. When energy is released from the Earth's crust, earthquakes occur. The Earth's crust is made up of many pieces or plates that fit together like a puzzle. These plates are constantly moving, but they are held together by friction. When the plates move, they release energy in the form of earthquakes. 10. Predicting earthquakes. There is no sure way to predict when an earthquake will happen. However, there are certain things that can be done to help give us a better idea of when one might occur. For example, studying the patterns of past earthquakes can help us to better understand how they happen and what might trigger them. There are also certain geological features that are more likely to experience earthquakes than others. For example, areas where there is a lot of seismic activity, or where there are known fault lines, are more likely to experience earthquakes than other areas. There are also certain environmental factors that can increase the likelihood of an earthquake. For example, if there has been a period of drought followed by a period of heavy rains, this can increase the chances of an earthquake happening. That's all for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to hear more videos from our channel, subscribe and make sure to turn on the bell icon.